going to get you that end goal that you're looking to do right now? Because the game is over for you. What are you doing in your life after sports, man? What's the next phase for DH?
Well, once I graduated, I tried to hop into the corporate world. I figured out fast that wasn't for me. That cubicle world, that wasn't for me. But the whole accountability part and the hard work part, I was successful fast in that, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't love it.
Yeah.
I found myself waking up for work every day like, oh man,
I don't want to go to work.
now I don't want to live like that. So I went from that to, okay, I want to do something more what I love. I started coaching, you know what I'm saying? Got back into start teaching, got in metro schools in Nashville. But that still didn't fulfill it all the way for me. So now I'm for the past 6 years, I've been doing music. I've been doing music, and I took losses.
That's nice, by the way.
I took losses after losses, made sacrifices, went broke doing it. But now, you know, I'm proud to say that music is what pays my bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, I work for myself. But that's all about me taking accountability for my own actions, for my own mistakes, and knowing that only if I don't do it, who gonna do it?
Nobody else ain't gonna do it for you.
Exactly. So you know, just that's how it transitioned for me.
That's awesome, because you know if you put the work in, the grind gonna pay off.
Exactly. And like the main thing I like what you said was it pay off in different ways. You got to recognize what, because that's something that helped me too, because I was still looking for that same end goal when I wasn't on that same path anymore.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh. So you know what I'm saying?
So some people looking for the same destination, they ain't on the same journey.
They ain't on the journey that they made that initial goal for. They're not even on their journey no more. You gotta recognize it.
So you had to take a step back and then realize that, so you can recalculate, like the GPS say.
Exactly, and put in that new destination.
Come on now.
If not, you finna keep on you making U-turns and.
Well, you preaching over here.
I mean, that's real life. This is exactly what the game was able to bring me. Like, and I had to step back and restructure, remap, refocus,
yes.
and see what my goals really are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And once I was able to do that, I started seeing where my grind was paying off. And I started being able to capitalize on those.
Yes, sir. You was aware. You became aware. That's strong,
conscious.
Right? Yeah, conscious. And that's a whole nother topic right there. It's a lot of things we can learn from the game that cats are unconscious about.
Yeah, man.
So you took some things away from the game that helped you. And as far as your music in general, man, if folks wanted to follow you or find you, where would they go to keep up with DH, to hear DH music and hear you, man?
Well, I'm on all social media outlets, SSK _DH, like the 2 letters, designated hitter. But I got all my music on my website, sskent.com. It's Star Status Kings Entertainment. My SoundCloud, SSKDH, like SSKDH, everything. You know what I'm saying? And you'll get it. You'll get it. You'll check it out.
Check them out. I've been rocking with them for a while. Nice content, man.
We go.
Content.
Hey, that one night he talking about when we first met. How many hours did we spend freestyling, bro?
Man, too long.
We was freestyling at least about 3-4 hours, man. Just freestyling, man. And then it led to conversations, deep conversations.
That's it. We just had this conversation on the way in. You said, "Hey, D-Lo, you don't spit anymore." And it's funny that most folks didn't even know I had some artistic side to me, or found a way to put words together. But now it was really all about the content. I believe God gave me that stage or that gift to be able to put words together in context and have a meaning behind it. And now I just take the same thought process and put those words together in my head, but now it just comes out in context on a different platform, man. So I appreciate you for asking that earlier, because a lot of times I'm riding around by myself, or something comes to me, it comes in form of bars, but it don't come out that way. So it's amazing how God give you different skills for different ways in life that you might not really know you're gonna use them. That's real.
Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah, that works.
So let me ask you this now. You don't learn some things from the game. You don't transition to where you are right now. If there was a book that was out when you got done playing the game, and it said in this book you can learn this, this, and this, what are some topics or some things you would have wanted covered in that book that you could have picked up that book and read it and say, I know this now, so when I'm done playing or when I hit life or business, I ain't got to worry about learning that on my own? What are some things you would have wished that would have been written in that book if it was a couple topics that you thought that you needed help with or would have been beneficial to you to know them beforehand versus afterhand?
But you mean like before the game was over for me?
Yeah, but before you got into real life and realized,
and
hey,
had to transition like that by myself. Man, something that I would want that book to talk about is the whole restructuring of your goals.
Ooh, goals.
Yeah, like I mean, because it's to get anywhere, you gotta have the goals. You know what I'm saying? We all talk. You gotta have a goal, a plan. Whatever. Yep. You gotta have something that you're striving for, or whatever. But it's when you transitioning like that, from something that you've done for 17, 18 years.
Ooh, you put your life into.
That's you really put your whole life into. That's when you take. That's your whole belief system. When you break somebody's belief system down, they can go crazy.
Yeah.
And I watched some people do that.
Yeah.
They went crazy because they didn't know they was lost.
Yep. I call it identity jail.
Because you're not that football star you always been. And now you don't know who you are.
Yes. Yeah. That's identity jail. That's all you know yourself as.
So I would say knowing how to restructure your goals, not necessarily Plan B. Because I don't believe in Plan B. It's Plan A. Yeah. And then it's Plan A again.
Yeah.
It's Plan A again. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's the same game, just different fields. Different courts. Different.
True
however
story.
You want to say it, same game. So just if you talked about how to restructure your goals according to those twists and turns, ups and downs.
Oh man, hey. People gonna be in for a treat with this SFB curriculum, man, because you hit something on the head and that.
Hey man, I commend you for that, man. He done told me. I probably know more than a little bit about y'all, because he done told me some over here behind the scenes. Hey man, it's a blessing, man. I commend him on that, man.
It's a lot of stuff that I wish we would have known, and now we're gonna be able to let some athletes know without them having to figure it out on the back burner. Yeah, because that identity jail, man. It's one thing I learned about it. We put ourselves in identity jail, and then we set our own bond. And that bond ain't cheap, bro. That bond, you get caught up in identity jail too long, that thing might cost you your life.
Man.
Because it's a lot of cash.
It really will.
Yeah.
It really will. It will cost you life.
Yeah.
It will cost you your life if you don't find out who you are.
Yes, sir. If you can't go out here and reintroduce yourself to yourself as a person outside of your athletic identity, it's gonna cost you, bro. Because a lot of guys.
Worth.
Yes, sir. You got to find worth.
A lot, bro. Like you were saying,
yeah.
Bro.
A lot of guys get caught up in it, and you go 3, 4, 5, 6 years hoop dreaming, and hey, you've been wasted a lot of time, a lot of life done went by. People depending on you, and you don't let them down. You don't let yourself down because you still thinking that first goal, and ain't had a chance to recalculate the destination. Yeah. That's real. So let me ask you this: being able to take the stuff you done took away from the game, man, and transition in a more productive way than the outcome could have been. As far as schools, whether it's a university or whether it's high schools, do you feel that whatever level that the athlete gets done playing at, do you feel like it's that university or that, whether it's the NFL, whatever the case, it's that organization's obligation to have a plan in place to help athletes transition after the game?
Put it like this: if that organization, that school, or that university, or whatever, if they benefited off of that athlete, then yes, it's their obligation. What do you mean? That's if you gonna make millions of dollars off of me, then you need to. I would say that you should make sure that I'm not dead broke when I leave, because I didn't touch that money. Y'all did, and
yeah,
everybody did.
Yeah,
but we didn't.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we got our education,
right?
And you know, I get that. I get that part of it too, and that's all great. But we didn't see that bread.
Yeah.
So and it's a lot of I've seen a lot of my brothers go broke.
Yeah.
And not necessarily just monetarily, just spiritually, emotionally,
yep.
like mentally broken after, because like you said, the identity jail, like if after you not that sports star no more, then who are you? If you've been there for 18 years of your life and you 22.
Come on, and
you 23.
Come on now. So this is what I want the end all goal to be. If you're gonna be a student athlete and you got to go to class and you're gonna learn something, you're gonna get this education that everybody say, hey, athletes get this education. Why?
I've never once used my degree, by the way, and I had a double major here.
Come on now.
I could have finished in 3, but I didn't. I wanted the Pell Grant still. That was the dumbest mistake I ever. I should have finished in 3. Went on and got the masters.
Come on,
like you did.
Yes, sir.
Smart. See, that man there, he already knew, man.
We got some blueprints coming to y'all on how to get that done. I got a formula for it.
Nice, man. You need to get that formula, man. We
Bro,
need that
I'm
formula.
I'm gonna give them the formula, but this is what I want. This is what I want every institution to get. Especially for when it comes down to the schooling institutions.
Yeah.
If an athlete gonna go to school and I gotta take math, English, or science, some I may not ever use, some I don't feel is beneficial to me. With this curriculum, I want this thing to be able to put in place where I can show them how to take all these lessons they learning from the game and how they can directly apply it once it's done. So now this free education that we're getting, at least we're gonna get a relevant education. It don't matter if it's free. It don't matter how free it is if it ain't relevant. So I want this thing to be relevant. So now it's something I can apply and applicable as soon as I'm done.
And that would be that the relevancy of that will never end. It'll never cease to exist. Because it's always gonna be athletes not going to the league.
Every single day.
Every single day.
That is real. That is real. So,
or athletes not going to college if you're just coming from high school.
Yep. That's real.
I just want to say this. I want to say this because you just hit me with something right there because I had a. Because it goes deep. That's why I say high school.
Yes.
Because my sophomore year in high school, one of our team captains, he was a senior at the time, and I won't say his name either. But he was so hell-bent on getting college scholarship, you know what I'm saying? And the man committed suicide.
Wow.
My sophomore year in high school, it was our team captain. He used to spin out his house all the time. Like, that was my dog. He's my middle linebacker, you know what I'm saying? And in his note, he talked about, he felt like he let people down because he didn't get the scholarship. And, you know what I'm saying? So this goes deep, you know what I'm saying?
Let people down.
This goes deep, you know what I'm saying? But he, I RP to my dog, man. But like I'm saying, all of that is connected. That whole curriculum is more. It's not about the sports. It's about life.
Yes.
And you helping people transition into life. And that's what the schools or the organizations or the universities, that's what they forget about. They benefit off of us, but you got to help the ones that's not gonna make these millions transition into life. And they think just because you're a student athlete and the different connections, I done got jobs off of the fact that I played for UT before.
Yes,
I have. That's not enough. That's not enough because they didn't fulfill me. You feel me? So that whole identity thing, that whole knowing your worth outside of the sports is the biggest thing that curriculum will teach.
We gonna deliver it to them. We gonna deliver it to them. So let me ask you this, Dee Atich. If there was, as we get ready to wrap this thing on up, if there was some nuggets, a lesson, some wisdom you can give to a younger cat coming behind you, athlete on any platform, any level, what wisdom would you leave them, man?
Know yourself. Know yourself, and never change that. Never change that. Be confident in yourself, and know that regardless of what other people's expectations for you are, have your own expectations for yourself. And if you reach those, then you're happy. You know what I'm saying? It's all about happiness. It's all about knowing yourself and loving who you are. That's the main thing I would want to pass on to younger generations, is that regardless, man, you know what I'm saying, after you finish playing this ball, there's a lot of people who's here now or that's not gonna be there when you finish playing that ball, and they not gonna look at you as the same.
Yeah.
They're not gonna look at you the same no more. So, but if you know yourself, that won't bother you.
Ooh, that's it. Man, that self-worth, knowing that inner peace, knowing who you are outside this game, man, that's strong right there, bro. That's strong. I appreciate you dropping that nugget for me, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you presenting this platform, dog.
Man. Well, look, y'all just heard it from DH. starts that, man, y'all just heard it from the guy. He just gave y'all some nuggets, some wisdom. I hope you took notes, man. Some ducats right there. You hear it on the hat, bro. You hear it on the hat right there, some ducats. Hey, take it with you, write it down.